A David versus Goliath story. A South African man is taking on a Canadian mining giant Ivanhoe. Andrew Haskins was working at one of the subsidiaries operations in the Democratic Republic of Congo in late 2017. That's when he claims an accident that happened on duty changed his life. Michael Apple has his story.
Andrew Haskins is a boilermaker and rigger. He's worked in the mining industry for over 4 decades. On the 9th of November 2017, he's working at a copper mine in the DRC, employed by Kamoa Copper SA, a subsidiary of Ivanhoe Mines. He claims he's given an instruction to install a pump using a telehandler. A crane is the correct equipment to use, but Haskins says none of them was in working condition.
The cranes were broken down. We should never have received this instruction to install a pump with that machine.
But he does, as he's told.
President Michael were the mine manager and the fitter foreman. They knew it was a risk to do this job.
The vehicle flips over with Haskins inside. That's the vehicle you see here lying on its side. The mine manager and fitter foreman are identified in this picture.
A mine manager knows that the correct equipment is not available. Why does he give that instruction?
Attorney Chris Moret is representing Haskins in his dispute. Moret says the negligence is clear-cut.
The incident report states that this wrong equipment was used at the time of the incident when Mr. Haskins overturned a telehandler.
Haskins says after the incident, a company doctor examines his neck but not his back. He's later flown to South Africa and undergoes lumbar fusion surgery on the 6th of December 2017.
According to my doctors, is my lower back, the vertebrae, L5, moved totally out of position.
Despite the operation, Haskins' condition is said to be deteriorating.
Medically, my client is 100% unfit to work at this stage. The first operation was done, but it was unsuccessful. The physicians and neurologists have now decided to enter into a second operation, which is absolutely critical at this stage.
In response to questions from ENCA, Kamoa Copper SA says, "We have to date not been provided with sufficient credible evidence that any injury occurred as a result of the incident." It continues, "The allegation that he was injured is also at odds with his own conduct in the period immediately following the incident. The company's requests for detailed medical reports to substantiate Mr. Haskins' claim have been refused by him and his advisor."
I've gone through a stage where I wanted to hang myself. I've got over that. I'm going to fight. You can take my legs away, and I'm going to kill my spirit. I will not allow that. No.
Moret says on top of the negligence, the company also violated Congolese labor law. If there is an injury on duty, or IOD, it must be reported to the DRC's National Insurance Fund, the CNSS, within 15 days in order to claim. The company says we believe any claim on his part would lie against the DRC's CNSS and not the employer. According to Moret, the company is correct, but such a claim is only valid if the company reported it within the 15-day window period.
It only took approximately 9 months to report to the INSS, and therefore informed us that it was now reported. Now that is a fraudulent action. It's not permitted.
Haskins initially wanted a settlement amount of $400,000, roughly 5.5 million rand, but has lowered that to $340,000 or 4.7 million rand. The company says they offered Mr. Haskins an amount based on purely humanitarian considerations and without any admission of liability.
Initially, they came to us with a settlement amount of $30,000 US, and then they agreed to up the amount to 50,000 US. Keeping in mind that the operation my client urgently needs is in the area of between 1.5 million and 1.7 million rand. So the amounts that they offered initially would not even cover that.
Kamoa Copper SA says it will defend any claim brought against it in the DRC. Michael Apple, Johannesburg.